And today I'll be giving you my full performance review of the KT6 Low. So let's go. So guys, before we start with this video, I would like to thank first Activate Sports Center. Then guys, we are here in a half-court gym. Yan, pang 3-on-3. Look at the floor. This is a US-made product and it has a very parang plastic siya na rough. So it kind of mimics an outdoor court. What's nice about this is outdoor courts are usually rough but hard, but this one has a little bit of impact protection. So it's not that hard on the knees. I was playing almost 1 hour na tayo dito, di ba? Again, 1 hour, more than 1 hour we were playing. And my knees are still good. This is not just a basketball court for 3-on-3 where you can do skill training, 3v3, anything that involves basketball, shooting drills, you can do it here. And it's not just that. We'll head over first to the gym area. Let's go. Follow me. And let's go over at the back. Your ordinary bench press and deadlifts. You can do it here. The 4 core balance. They have it here. So ikutin na natin gym, guys. Oh, dun. Kettlebells pa, guys. They have kettlebells, medicine balls, your regular dumbbells. Actually, gyms are different. Your regular gym will cater more for building bulky muscles. So this one will like elongate your muscles more. At the same time, bulk you up, strengthens you, make you stronger. At the same time, doesn't restrict your muscle. Siyempre, kunyari, if you're a basketball player, ayaw mo naman tumira ng sobrang higpit ng muscles mo. Usually when I see bodybuilders play basketball, but that's nothing against bodybuilders, but they have a different form. Their muscles are not too elastic or not too flexible for release for a sport, for a certain sport. So this gym, he specifically designed it, customized it for athletes, for basketball athletes to be specific. So you can play after lifting weights. After lifting weights, you can do your plyo whatsoever to gain your stretchability, and of course, like yoga plyos, like really giving you very elastic muscles, so you will avoid injuries. And that's not it. They have a badminton court there. So guys, so far right now they are still closed because of the MECQ, but they will soon open if everything comes to plan. They will open June 1. So this is actually located at SM Light Mall over at Mandaluyong. It's along EDSA. It's very easy to find, and you can just waste it. It's around the ground floor of the SM Light Mall. Very, very easy to find, and maraming parking. There's lots of parking in the first floor, outdoors, second floor. And the badminton court is there. And over at the end, it's still being constructed or designed pa. There's a boxing ring there. So you can do your cardio, boxing, and the punching bags meron pa rin doon. Like for this one, this is the blocks for jumping to increase. Paglaro nga natin, sandali. Tingnan natin kung kaya ko ba ito. Patalon na ako dito ah. Let's do it! Woo! Kaya ko pa! 20-inch! So yan, then ito, yung rope. This one, I really wanted to do this again. I haven't done this for a long, long time. This for cardio, core, arm strength. Guys, di mabilis to. Masakit sa braso. If you're going to do it for a long time, it's really gonna strengthen your arms. So if you're a basketball enthusiast, you want to improve your game, this is one of the gyms that I would recommend that will help you improve your game, especially right now since courts are closed. You can play. Siguro this is one aspect of your game. If you want to improve ba, you can improve on your strength, your balance, your core, para when game time na, you're very ready, you're very well built. Of course, to prevent injuries. Important yan. Like what we always do, we just play. We sometimes get injured fast and we don't heal fast. It's because our core, our muscles are not too ready and not too engaged. So doing these kinds of exercises for basketball will surely help your game and will prevent you from very serious injuries. So let's go back to the court, guys. So while we were talking about the KT6, the floor here for the KT6, I tried it here. I did some one-on-ones there. And this one is your kind of regular outdoor court. So let's try the traction of the KT6 Lows. Grabe, I was kind of playing on a semi-dusty floor and I didn't wipe it pa, guys. And this floor, I think it's dusty. You can see my fingers, still kind of dusty. Look at the traction. Guys, kapit na kapit pa rin siya. I mean, the traction of the KT6 Low is like its high-cut version. It's very, very good. Grips really well, even on a dusty floor. There's some dust pick up already. I'll show it to you. You know, medyo madumi na siya. But it's still sticking on the floor, sticking on this vinyl court, and even on that floor, given that this floor is already rough, so it's a given that it's gonna stick. So I show it again. You know, still gripping here very nicely. The grip is awesome. I mean, for the KT6 line, they never miss. Since the KT3s, they had excellent traction, and the KT6 Low is no different from the rest of the KT6 line. So next up, let's talk about, of course, the upper, the materials of the KT6. Let's talk about the uppers. Sit down here. So the upper, I discussed this in my initial review on the KT6. The upper is like a mesh material that is fused, but it's not too thick. It's still very thin. It's very flexy. You can see me moving this. It's very soft. It's very easy to break in. When I played with it with one game on the first try, it was really broken down. Very comfortable all around your foot, and there's an underlining material that's very comfortable. And like I've discussed in the initial review, this strip that they changed it from the original high-cut version, instead of the thick plastic, they change it into this kind of fusing, and it still acts as the same way, gives you the support that you need laterally. So when you're doing lateral cuts like this, it really is putting your foot lang into the footbed and not stretching out of the footbed. And another thing that helps that out is, of course, this plate, this plastic plate. It's actually part of the 3D support system from the regular high-cut version. It cradles your foot very well, especially for lateral movements. So we go on to the lacing system. The laces are very nice. It's not actually a tongue. It's a one booty upper. It has padding, a little padding around the tongue area where the laces are, and there's no discomfort there. I didn't feel anything. And of course, the lacing system, so it goes through this loop like fly wires, like cables, and like I said in the initial review, it's very easy to customize the lacing system. If you want to tighten the midfoot, you can just tighten this area and loosen this up, or vice versa if you want to loosen the forefoot area and really tighten the ankle area, really tighten this part so that you'll have maximum ankle support. You can do that. So that's very nice about the lacing system of the KT6 Low. And moving here on the tongue area or the ankle area of the booty, there's a pull tab in the forefoot and pull tab at the heel for easier wear. Inside the heel is a internal plate for heel counter, and also an additional support for the heels. Of course, the 3D support still is the same shape compared to the regular KT6 Low, and it also catches your heel for heel containment. And for lockdown, no heel slippage. Very nice Achilles pillows at the back, very comfortable for a low cut sneaker. Your ankle mobility is very nice, so if you like low cut sneakers, you will like the KT6 Lows. And of course, in terms of support, again, on the medial part, you can see the part of the 3D support system. This really goes up, and if you can see it here, I'm trying to bend my foot going inside, and this one is catching me from further rolling my ankle. So if you're gonna roll your ankle, sprain it, step on something, this plastic will catch your ankle for further injuring your ankle. So that's a really nice design for the KT6 Low. Now let's talk about the cushion setup of the KT6 Low. It has anti-flash foam from the forefoot to the heel, and I don't know if this has a different density compared to the KT6 regulars, but this one feels extra soft, extra plush. And I was just comparing it with my Zions and my KD14s. This felt better in terms of cushioning, in terms of impact protection from the forefoot to the heel. I prefer this better because it has a better impact protection from the forefoot and the heel. And once you play with it more, the cushion becomes a lot better over time. It really compresses a lot. and it still gives you that bounce, especially around the forefoot part. Even though it's close to the ground, even if it's close to the ground, it still is very comfortable. Impact protection is very nice. And I would say it's kind of different from the highs. The highs was a little bit stiffer. It has a higher density compared to this. And I like the makeup of the cushion of the Altiflash here on the lows better compared to the highs. I'll still compare it over time, but so far, this one, I'm really impressed with the cushion setup of the lows. In terms of foam cushioning, this is one of the best so far for this year. It's a must try, guys. Another thing that I forgot to mention about the traction earlier is this court acts as like an outdoor court. So it's really pretty rough. So it can really test the traction of your sneakers. And I've been playing with it here, and the traction seems holding really good. There's no ripping or any tearing or even flattening of the rubber material. So this rubber material is really strong. It's really hard. So I will say it's very good for outdoor courts if you are playing more on outdoor courts. And as for the stability of the KT6 Low, it is very wide on the forefoot. It has a very nice lateral out trigger here. That's really nice. So very stable for lateral movements. Very easy to plant your foot for a jump shot. And let's try it out. Show it to you. So when you try to step back, you know, and this one catches me laterally. If I'm moving it outwards, so it catches me, then you can go for a jump shot. That's what I've been explaining to you guys. With a wider forefoot, it's quicker to plant your foot and balance your foot for a jump shot. So your foot won't shake when you're planting on for a jump shot, and you can get your balance quicker with a wider forefoot, especially with a very nice lateral out trigger. So for sizing wise, the same. I would suggest go for your Euro size if you can't try it in store, but this one, the KT line, is available over at their stores, physical stores, in the malls. It's open. And if you want to buy online, go with your Euro size. Follow your Euro size because their US size is kind of big. So this is a US 10, but Euro 44, and it fits me perfectly. And as for the weight of the KT6 Low, like I said, it's on the average weight. And even though it's a low cut sneaker, and I don't feel the weight of it, it has a very nice fit, so that's why I wouldn't mind the weight, or I couldn't feel the weight of it. It's a pretty light sneaker. It's a very fast sneaker to have, and I'm liking it. It's a very flexible sneaker to have if you're playing indoor, outdoor. Very nice cushion, very nice impact protection, very nice traction if you're playing with it outdoor courts. Nice cushioning for outdoor courts, and the upper seems to be very durable. As for the price of the KT6, it is priced at 6,500 if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I will also put the link down below if you want to buy this sneaker. Alright? So that's it on my full performance review of the KT6 Lows. Let me know what you think about this, guys. Would you buy it? Me, I would highly recommend it. You should try it if you want to try other brands, especially a China brand. This is a go-to sneaker to have, and for the price point, price is just right. So KT6 Low, 2 thumbs up. So this has been Marches once again. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.